Happy Monday. Cho here, founder, CEO at Vintage, and we're at the Vintage Factory today. And I'm going to give you a behind the scenes look at this beautiful chalk gray truck that we're finishing up today. It is for sale, in stock, ready for immediate delivery. And we'll flip the camera and walk you through. It is in station, final inspection station. So that means we had a final detail on it all day today. And our team and leads from quality, production, operations, engineering come together to scrutinize the truck one more time for a final inspection and then management sign off. This truck right here is for sale, in stock, and ready for immediate delivery. So if you're not the type to wait and you love this spec and you've been wanting to get your hands on a fully modernized classic truck, this one is up for grabs. You can text or call the phone number, should be in the caption or at the comment section, and our team members will walk you through, answer your questions. If you have a trade, we also take trades, and we offer financing. So you've got a lot of options here. And this is a beautiful spec truck with chalk gray, a very popular color, and it has a raven black grille on it, satin black trim, meaning the bumpers, headlight rings, all your accents, hinges, hardware, mirrors, door handles, all gas cap, all in satin black. And it has the custom vintage matte black stripe on it. And then you've got the 17-inch forged aluminum wheels that are 17-inch, running 33-inch tires, BF Goodrich all-terrain. They are 285/70/17. And this truck has every single option. Before I walk you through that, I want you to know that this is not a restoration, and it's not even a Restaurant. We used to build restorations and Restaurants, but we found that they did not drive like a modern vehicle, and they had no safety features. And after getting lots of customer feedback, our customers told us they wanted something that drove like their normal modern car, like their G-Wagon Range Rover. And because they had family and they actually wanted to use the vehicle, they wanted modern safety features. And you cannot get modern safety features in a classic car or a restoration. We know. We built a lot of them right here at our factory here in Atlanta, Georgia, and there were limitations. They looked super nice, the restorations and Restaurants, but they had a very narrow track width, a very short wheelbase. They had solid axles, which are great if you're off-roading, but my guess is you're probably not hardcore off-roading. And they didn't have safety features, which is a big, big deal. And so instead of trying to make an old car more modern, we did the opposite. We took a modern car platform and transformed it into a fully modernized luxury vehicle that has classic-inspired design, but drives like a normal car, modern vehicle, has all your modern safety features, and I'll walk you through that as well. And the luxury will be on par with anything you have in your garage at this price point. And our customers have very, very nice cars. Ferrari, Lamborghini, Aston Martin, McLaren, AMG. They're usually driving a Range Rover, a G63 AMG. It could be a Rolls-Royce Cullinan or a Lamborghini Urus. And the expectations that they have at this price point is that that vehicle is going to have all the modern car reliability, all the modern car drivability, all the modern car luxury. And the thing that they didn't want to settle on was modern safety features, and we didn't either. And so what we did was we did the opposite. We took a modern car platform and blended classic car design so you can truly get the best of both worlds. And you'll see our team over here going through every part of the vehicle, cosmetically, mechanically. Nathan, how you doing? Good, good. We got John here. What's going on? How are you? We got Jonathan over here. How are you, Jonathan? Good. And we got Brian over here, master detailer. Hey, love the last reel, man.
Thank you, sir.
Not Michael, but Brian.
Yes, sir.
Well done, well done. Having a lot of fun involving our team. So if you see the reels popping up, these guys, they love what they do. Super passionate, very, very serious about their work, but they love to have fun. And it's a really, really great way to get our team involved in the marketing. So you'll see Brian and others on there. Okay, I'm going to walk you through this. So you got a narrow track width solved. With a wider track width, you have independent front suspension, which means it's IFS, which means almost every modern car out there, but especially the modern cars in your garage, have independent front suspension. And so you're not going to have the loose steering and the kind of scary brakes that the 1960s vehicles have, even when they're restored. This right here, I'm going to start with the safety features underneath the sheet metal. This right here is not an old body. And you have to ask yourself, do you really want an old body? Never mind the rust repair, because we did plenty of rust repair in our days of restoration. It's really more about the size. Today's vehicles are longer, wider, and bigger than they were in the 1960s and 70s. Therefore, when you have a wider vehicle, a longer vehicle, a bigger vehicle, it's going to drive like a modern car, and the evolution of cars over time is that they've gotten safer. So if you look at 1960s trucks, they were small and short and narrow. And so what we did was we went and designed our own classic inspired, brand new steel body. This entire body was designed by our team and engineered to fit a modern car platform. That is how you begin to get the best of both worlds, because underneath all the sheet metal, you're going to have modern day engineering, design, and safety features. So for example, underneath the sheet metal, you have crumple zones. And crumple zones were engineered to crumple around you and your passengers to keep them safe in the event of an accident. Not something that old cars, classic cars, or restorations have. So you've got your crumple zones in the perimeter of the vehicle, not something you can see, all that's underneath the sheet metal. And what we did was we stamped brand new American-made steel in Detroit. Not in Taiwan, not in China. We didn't use fiberglass or some kind of composite. It's actual brand new American-made steel. And every line and every gap, down to the millimeter. And we measure this stuff with a gap gauge, and so we're extremely meticulous about the details. And it's not just mechanical details, it's cosmetic ones as well. And so you've got crumple zones underneath. Inside of the doors, you have side impact beams, again, something that old restorations and restaurants do not have. Up here, you have pre-collision assist with emergency braking. Down here, you have traction control and anti-lock brakes. Classic cars, restaurants don't have that. Therefore, if you're going to drive it in the rain and you slam on the brakes, you could slide and spin. Even when it's dry, that could happen as well. So these are normal 2025, 2026 modern safety features, traction control, anti-lock brakes. So you've got crumple zones, you've got the emergency pre-collision assist in the front, you have your normal modern braking characteristics, so you don't have to make any adjustments there. Back here, you have backup camera and rear parking sensors. And this right here is a brand new steel bumper, American-made, stamped in Detroit to fit this chassis. And then we went to great lengths to give you a product that will meet or exceed your standards when it comes to quality. So this right here has ball glove leather, and you can see in that level of stitching and detail just how meticulous our craftsmen are. And much like a really fine handbag, the level of detail in the thread and stitching is incredible. Even the 10-inch JL hidden subwoofer back here has a really, really nice perforated leather speaker grill cover. So you've got premium audio, Focal makes an excellent set of speakers. So you got Focal audio, you have the 10-inch JL subwoofer back here, you have your teak wood, which is a really nice upgrade, so check this out here. Soft open tailgate, you got this really beautiful leather strap, and then underneath it reveals your hidden cooler with a drain plug. And excuse the noise, doing a little construction back there. Wait till you see what's going there. So hopefully it's not too loud. In addition to the leather, which is ball glove leather, you've got Alcantara, which is like a suede-like material, which is wrapped all around your roll bar. And it's actually a functional roll bar as well. So back to the safety features, this is not a decorative cage. It's actually a roll bar that is tied to the frame, tied to the chassis, which is really important. And it's in addition to that, the electronics that you have would be roll sensor and stability control. Again, things that didn't exist in the 60s and 70s, and things that you really can't retrofit into a classic car restoration. And again, this is not a restoration or a classic car. It is a modern 2025, 2026. And in addition to all of these safety features, after stamping brand new steel bodies and going through 900 hours, check out the details of this truck. 900 hours of handcrafted art by the men and women at Vintage Modern. And the very last step is the step that we're in right now, which means we did a full 8 hours between 3 master technicians, master detailers, I should say. And then after that, we have final inspection, which is what we're going through right now. So 900 hours of handcrafted labor to transform a modern car chassis into a fully modernized classic, and you can see all the details that went into it. So we've talked about the safety features, but the biggest one that's going to matter to you as a modern car buyer at this price point, over $250,000, is going to be airbags. And that was the number one reason why we went from restoration and Restomod to a fully modernized vehicle, so that you would have a vehicle that you could drive every single day, not have to worry about breakdowns and squeaks and leaks and rattles, and then know that if you have kids and family, or you're just driving it by yourself every day, that you have all of the 2025, 2026 safety features. So I'm going to show you the airbags that are in this vehicle. Airbag number 1 on the passenger side is going to be right here in the front. Airbag number 2 is going to be on the A pillar, which runs all the way down, right by your head. Again, right here, all the way to the rear. So if you have rear passengers, you have kids, you have grandkids, people are going to actually sit in the back, you're going to want to know that there are airbags all around for the rear passengers, and a latch system. If you have young kids, and you know what that is, you have a booster seat or a car seat, you're going to be able to tether that directly into the seat, and then you have that functional roll bar all the way around, and then you can see the amount of detail. All of this right here is Alcantara. You can imagine the expense of this all around the entire perimeter of the vehicle. We didn't cut any corners whatsoever, and when you're sitting in this, it doesn't matter what you have in your garage, you'll be blown away by the level of craftsmanship and the quality and the details. Here's your cup holder right here. It really is more of a piece of leather goods, like a really nice handbag, than a vehicle. And then of course you got your power windows, disguised as your vintage window crank. Pretty cool party trick. And then all the creature comforts you're used to. So you have power windows, keyless entry, 12-inch touchscreen navigation, infotainment system, has Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, factory dual zone climate control, heated steering wheel, heated seats. You got your technology USB. This has an automatic 10-speed automatic transmission, shift on the fly, 4-wheel drive, and you have different modes. So while you're driving, if it's you're in the snow, the sand, ice, slippery, you have the ability to change that setting all on the fly. Defaults to 2-wheel high in the rear. You can push a button and be driving in 4-wheel drive. Very, very easy to live with. And on this side of things, you have a hands-free set of buttons to control your audio and system right here. You have cruise control, and you have hands-free calling as well. I'm gonna hop on the other side and show you the other safety features on the other side right here. So we're gonna hop down here. This is our power step. And this truck has every single option. So power steps, it's got the Fox coilover suspension, which is a really, really nice touch, drives really smooth and luxurious. And then I'm gonna zip on over here while we're standing here. All of the exterior door handles are actually made of billet aluminum. And again, I want to compare to a Lamborghini Urus, Range Rover, a G63, G-Wagon, AMG, Rolls-Royce Cullinan, maybe I already said that. Those all have plastic door handles. So we wanted to keep the classic charm, but give you the modern car reliability and engineering. And so we took our own classic-inspired door handle and CNC'd it out of a block of space-grade aluminum and then powder-coated it. So you got your mirrors. These are our own exterior exposed classic door hinges. Even the emblems are made of billet aluminum and then powder coated. We're extremely picky about the details, and everything we do. You can see John right here. We log all the data. So this is not a memory and feel based thing. Everything we do is measured down to the millimeter, has torque spec for every nut and bolt, all layered audits. And when we go through and we make all of these annotations, we're making sure that not only does this truck not ship unless it's 100% perfect, we have the ability to go back and go to the station, to the day, to the person, to the time, and figure out why was it not 100% perfect. And when you do that every single time on every single truck and you record all that data, it really allows you to dial in the process. Your people get better, your process gets better, and the vendors that supply the parts, if we aren't making them ourselves, they get better. And it's that feedback loop on the most minute little details that would pass any inspection. It doesn't pass here, and that is how we've been able to build on time with perfection. Very difficult to do while building anything on time, but to do it perfectly, cosmetically, mechanically, and have clients be over the moon happy about the result, extremely rare. And I know all this because I've personally had over 60 cars. I'm a car fanatic, and I always compared my old cars to my new cars. And a lot of people say, well, that's not fair. It's a 50, 60, year old vehicle. Well, it doesn't matter. What I was used to was really, really nice modern cars. But I love classic car design. So why can't we have both? And everything I did was in an effort to get the best of both worlds. And again, the craftsmanship, you will be absolutely blown away. This is a product that's made by hand here in Atlanta, Georgia, by artists who love what they do, super passionate, but on top of just them loving what they do, they're also driven by process, by standard operating procedures, by layered audits, and a really, really repeatable process that allows us to predictably, reliably know exactly how long it takes to do each step, how long it takes to build the vehicle, how do we ensure that every vehicle we ship before we ship is perfect mechanically and cosmetically. And so it's been quite a journey, but here we are. All right, so safety features on this side, gonna be airbags. Of course, you need this one. This is a dual stage airbag right here in the front passenger. You can imagine in a world where you don't have airbags. This was one of the greatest inventions of all time in automotive, and old cars, classic cars, restorations, they don't have them. And you can't retrofit them either. So therefore, you want a classic inspired look, but you want the modern technology, the modern safety features, the modern car steering, the modern car braking, and all of the things you're used to, because it's very, very hard to go back in time, especially at this price point. So you got airbag number 1 on the driver's side, airbag number 2, which is going to be right here at your A-pillar. There's your driver's side head. This is a really important one. And then it goes back here and continues to go all the way to the rear. So you've got 3 airbags on the passenger side, 1, 2, and 3. And you have 3 airbags on the driver's side, 1, 2, one long one, and then your seat mounted side impact airbag. These are all really important and probably things, honestly, you're not thinking about every day, because we've had modern safety features for a long time. We just didn't have them in classic cars, and now you can actually have both. So let's take a look here. You've got your soft top, which is black. This one is a full zip soft top, which means you can fully enclose it, zip it all up. And here's the best part, it's waterproof. We engineered our own soft top and then manufactured it in a way that it wouldn't leak or have any kind of water intrusion, which is a big, big deal and a very annoying thing to have in your $250,000 plus vehicle. So with this, not only is it waterproof, you have the ability to quickly and easily open up this moonroof, which I really love. Our clients tell us it's their favorite mode, and here's why. With a very simple click of 2 latches, one right here and one right there, you could easily, I'm gonna show you with one hand here, go from closed to open. So check that out. You're sitting inside, it's super hot outside, you decide, you know what, I'm gonna shut this. You can shut it. You got 2 of these clamps, one right there, done. And that nice header seal with that rubber, waterproof, water's not getting in. Or you pull up the red light and you decide, you know, it's pretty nice out. Let me go ahead and open this up. Hit the latch. In seconds, you're in this mode. So our clients love safari mode. It means the rear windows are unzipped, and you've got open air feel, and you've got the soft top overhead. Or you could close this, and you could zip this up, and I'll show you what that looks like, and be fully enclosed. And then the other mode is that you can remove the entire soft top if you want to just go topless. So very easy to live with, and it's our own custom designed soft top. This one comes in black. So I believe I've shown you all of this right here. There's the Focal audio sound system. Here's a little look at your gas cap, which is also made of billet aluminum. Really, really heavy piece of jewelry that we then powder coat to match this satin black color scheme. Really, really nice. All right, so let's go ahead and go to the front here. And again, you can hear that's the sound of American-made steel. Raven black for the grille. Even the emblems are made of billet aluminum. And under the hood here, you have a 2025 Ford engine 2.3 paired with a Roush Performance package. Roush did intake exhaust, and we run a Ford Performance tune as well. And this right here is a reliable new engine. You don't have to worry about it. It's not going to squeak, leak, rattle, break down, smell like gas, all the problems that classic cars had. And this is about 330 horsepower, about 400 pound-feet of torque. I'll show you the exhaust here from the rear as well, so you can see. Let me shut this here with one hand. Listen to the sound of this. Beautiful. Just really, really nice materials. Here's your Roush exhaust. And if you've been watching the lives, Jack Roush from Roush Performance just got his dark jade metallic truck. Was super happy. He said we exceeded their expectations, and they're not only a client of ours but a great partner of ours as well, and they do an exceptional job. So there's your under the hood, and then the entire truck is covered by our bumper to bumper white glove warranty. So let me explain that to you. And this right here is a really strong statement about, one, how we treat our customers, and two, how confident we are in the build process and our people and the parts we use. So this has a bumper to bumper warranty. It is our own vintage modern 3-year 36,000 mile white glove bumper to bumper warranty. Let me explain to you what that means. Hey Tom, how you doing?
Hey, good.
Good. Tom, are you distracted, or are you working now?
Gotta be focused.
All right, I know I got 5 million people telling me you're super distracted all the time.
This one I'm super distracted by.
Oh yeah. Is this the color for you?
Yeah, this is the color I think.
Yeah, I love this color. It's for sale too.
With the black stripe and the blackout package,
Yeah,
it's really done good.
excellent. So Tom is the one in the reel pinned to the reels page, where he was distracted by his work wife, or maybe it was like his work crush. But he's cheating on his other work crush because he says this is the one he really has a crush on. So back to the warranty before Tom popped up. It is bumper to bumper, white glove, and I'll explain to you what that means. And again, I've had every major car brand: Ferrari, Lamborghini, Aston Martin, McLaren, AMG, Bentley, Rolls-Royce. I've had all of them. And I can tell you, as great of a customer and as much money as I have spent, the warranty and service part after sale has really never been that great. A little underwhelming, and here's why. In a perfect world, when you spend $300,000, which is a lot of money for a car, if anything pops up, you shouldn't have to be inconvenienced, you shouldn't have to wait, and you shouldn't have to pay anything. Pretty simple, right? Don't wait, don't have to be inconvenienced, don't have to pay anything. And so I can tell you, in my experience with every other car brand, I'm inconvenienced. I have to wait to get in, especially if it's like a Ferrari or Lamborghini. And I've got to go bring the car to them, and then they'll figure out if they're going to cover labor or parts or both, and we go back and forth. Here's how we do it. You have a concierge that we assign to you. That concierge is the same person who knows you by name. They know where you live. They know, your preferences and all your information about why you bought the car and all that. And if you custom build it, they definitely know you, because they're the same person that will send you the updates of your vehicle being built throughout the process, pictures and video. And so you'll get to know them pretty well. And they'll help with delivery and getting everything set up upon receiving the vehicle. Well, if anything pops up after delivery, it doesn't matter where you live, and you could reach out to your concierge and you're going to let us know. We'll get back to you very, very quickly because we're extremely sensitive to anything that's customer facing, A. And B, if it's a post-delivery item, we have an extreme sensitivity and urgency around it because we know what it's like to be a customer of this kind of vehicle. You don't want anything to pop up. If it does, you want answers quickly. So if we cannot resolve it remotely, very, very quickly, we have our own team of certified traveling technicians. They work for us full-time. They know the vehicle inside and out, and they will fly to your home within 2-3 business days max in your driveway, take care of it, and the bill for that is $0. Even if you borderline did something wrong, right? Now, unless you crash into a tree, that's on you, knock on wood, but that hasn't happened yet. And the reason why is because we take the obligation of building a vehicle for a customer very seriously. And at this price point, you should get super fast service, no inconvenience. You don't have to take the car anywhere, and you shouldn't have to pay anything either because we cover the whole thing. And we know the truck inside and out. So if anything pops up, no one is going to be more serious and attentive than we are to quickly try to resolve it remotely, and if not, send our traveling technicians to your home, in your driveway, take care of it, and you will receive a bill of $0 for that. That's exactly how it should go at this price point. So that is our warranty, and again, more reflective, I think, of just our philosophy on how we treat our customers in general, but also reflects our level of confidence in the build process, in our people, in the components that we use. We know we can stand behind the product. So if you're in the market, you love chalk gray, and you want something now and you don't have to wait, at the end of the day, when this team leaves, there will be a final management sign-off. We can ship this anywhere in the world. If you want a truck right now and you don't want to wait and you love chalk gray and this color combination, it's got every single option and it is ready for immediate delivery. Text or call our team using the phone number that is pinned to the title or the comment section. You can also go on Instagram and DM us if you'd like. Our team is standing by, no time's too late, and they'll walk you through the process, answer all your questions, put a number on your trade if you've got a trade. We've had people trade in G-Wagons, we've had people trade in Porsches, BMWs, Range Rovers. Trying to think of the most interesting trade we've had. Bitcoin, lots of different offers. Siblings, husbands, wives, firstborn children, kidneys. We take it all. No, really, reach out to our team and we'd be happy to walk you through this truck and make it your own. Also, if you go to our website, vintagemodern.com, and look at the inventory page, there will be other builds that are available and up for grabs. But this one, super fresh build, going through final inspection and should be ready for immediate delivery. It is Monday today. You could call right now, put a deposit down, handle this transaction, and we could ship this out ASAP to you. All right, real quick while we're standing here, Boxwood Green truck, also for sale. This one won't last. Is every single option with ball glove interior and a really, really nice spec. So for sale, in stock, ready for immediate delivery. Raven black with Tiffany blue interior, one of my personal favorites. Wow, take a look at that. You want something unique, different, nobody else has? This is it right here. Raven black for sale. And then the one right behind it is GT silver, pre-owned, under 1,000 miles, tobacco leaf leather interior. These are 3 excellent options that you could be driving the next few days. So GT silver for sale. You got Tiffany, Raven black with Tiffany blue interior for sale. You've got Boxwood green with ball glove interior for sale. And then you've got this beautiful chalk gray truck. You want something a little bit more modern, blacked out trim, black wheels, a little bit more attitude, also for sale. Or you could do a custom build, and we'd love to walk you through that process. And our team of artists and engineers and designers and marketers and sales team and everybody. This is something we love. This is the chassis, by the way. This is what your whole entire investment rides on, which has all the modern technology and modern safety features. And this is our pickup line right here, where every one of these vehicles is already ready to go, ready to be picked up, and ready to ship. So reach out to us. We look forward to chatting with you. Hope you have an amazing day, and we look forward to connecting with you. Talk soon. Take care.